My name is Ben Greenfield. I'm a biohacker, celebrity trainer, nutritionist, New York Times bestselling author, and world-renowned speaker. I'm on a constant quest to uncover powerful and practical health hacks to awaken, unlock, and unleash the full potential of the human body, mind, and spirit. The health benefits of hydrogen water are undeniable, but they're only as good as the dosage delivered. So here are some tips for fueling your body with molecular hydrogen.
They make tremendous amounts of hydrogen through electrolysis, right? That's how the bottles work too. But they're making very large bubbles. And what ends up happening on these machines is, first off, they're dependent on the TDS, the total dissolved solids in the water, the source water you're using. You need a high TDS to get a higher H2. So some of the machines can get over 1 parts per million in the beginning. But as you use them, these minerals, they stick to the plates that are used to create the electrical charge through the water. Something called calcification happens, scaling on the plates. Now, as more and more scaling happens, the H2 bubbles coming off the plates get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the bigger the bubbles get, the less likely they are to dissolve in the water, right? So you can take some of these machines after they've been used for a while, and they're still making a lot of H2. You put a lighter up and it flickers, right? Like the hydrogen burns as it's coming out. That means it's not in the water. So often these machines, they might start at like 1 part per million, but within a short amount of time, they're down to 0.3, 0.1, like the one that I tested, 0.03. So they have some serious longevity issues.
So you can get the convenience of creating hydrogen on demand with a water bottle, but you do get reduced efficacy over time. It's often expensive, and the concentration of hydrogen is often not as high as you think it is. You can also find hydrogen in prepackaged cans or bottles, which also claim around 4 parts per million or ppm hydrogen content. Now, here's the problem with this. In many cases, even though H2 water in cans or bottles says it has about 4 ppm of hydrogen, the lids or gaskets that keep the cans or bottles sealed can lose their tightness over time, which lets out pressure needed to keep the hydrogen in the water. Now, since a lot of these lids aren't made to handle that much pressure, the hydrogen can escape before you even drink it, so you don't get as much as you might expect. And the same could be said of hydrogen water bottles. So whether you're getting hydrogen out of a can or out of one of these electrolysis machines or a bottle, there's some issues.
Some of them can get up to 5 ppm right at the start, but they will rarely maintain that 5 ppm for more than a few weeks, and they'll just start leaking out H2 and going down. I think Tyler is actually doing a video through the MHI to tell people to listen for the pop when you open the cap. You know, if that pop is gone, that means pressure didn't build up and the gasket's toast.
Now, what about a hydrogen tablet? Take the Active H2 Ultra Hydrogen Water Tablet. It's got the highest dosage and concentration available by a landslide. It's backed by over 20 published human studies and supported by 21 structure function claims, including support of cardiovascular health, healthy body weight and body composition, gut health, promotion of liver health, supporting brain performance, supporting mitochondrial function. And tabs can generate around a whopping 12 ppm based on actual gas chromatography data. So if you take about 500 milliliters of water and you add a tab to it, with a maximum of 6 tabs per day to stay within what's called the proper magnesium limits, you can get a ton of hydrogen on the go effectively and safely. Now, hydrogen is best taken on an empty stomach or before exercise for ideal absorption. The pros of using hydrogen tablets compared to cans or bottles or electrolysis machines is they've got the highest ppm concentration, they're portable, and they're cost effective. They take a bit longer to prepare because you have to wait for the hydrogen tablets to dissolve, but really not significantly longer and no longer than you'd have to wait for one of those bottles to actually make the hydrogen for you. Now, H2 tablets make super tiny hydrogen bubbles that are so small they stay mixed in water, unlike the bigger bubbles made by the machines that float away. And like I said, these tablets can add a lot of hydrogen to the water, about 12 ppm. So if you're looking to consume H2, consider switching to H2 tablets for higher ppm and portability. Be sure to use due diligence while researching which tabs to buy. It's important to go with a quality brand that's been tested with gas chromatography to ensure ppm levels and contaminant claims are met. For 5+ years, I've been using, and I have no hesitation recommending, the H2 tabs from Water and Wellness. Their original active H2 Ultra Hydrogen tab provides 12 ppm, while their H2 Ultra plus Chromax tabs provide amazing benefits for metabolic health. I've dropped a link in the description of this video, so check them out. Let me know if you try them. You're going to feel incredible when you use hydrogen tablets to upgrade your water.
A lot of people wonder if hydrogen is right for them. And again, I don't think there's anyone on the planet that is getting the hydrogen that we used to throughout evolution. So everyone can utilize hydrogen. One of the pillars that everyone should be utilizing for their health.